Paddo, and welcome to Backyard Ultra Weekly. Before I forget, please hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. So this weekend sees 10 Backyard Ultras being held around the globe, with events being held in Poland, Australia, Canada, the UK, Sweden, USA, Ecuador and the Philippines. So Highlander Backyard Ultra in the UK is also hosting the Four Nations Championship. So Mike Raffan, Lizzie Gatherer and Vic Owens came on to chat about that. Okay, hi everyone.
Hey, Barrett.
So we've got runners from three of the four nations who'll be battling it out at the Highlander Backyard Ultra this weekend. We've got Mike, Lizzie and Vic. And I'll start with you, Mike. Which nation are you running for this weekend?
I'll be running for the host nation, Scotland.
Yeah. And have you run for in the Four Nations Backyard Ultra before?
Yeah, this will be my 12th backyard, and uh, the Four Nations have been running 7 times, and I've been in the team 6 times.
Oh wow. Is it on every year or every second
Uh,
year?
every year, the first year they were setting it up, and they did 4 races, one in each nation in the first year,
Oh,
but they found it was too much. So, some of us were silly enough to sign up to all 4 races, and they were only 6 weeks apart. By the end of it, you were like the third race. I was stopping after 26 or so yards, knowing that I had another race in 6 weeks' time.
yeah, yeah. And is it correct that Scotland are the defending champions?
They are indeed.
Yeah, all right. And what's the history of the race? Like, how many times has each nation won?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I know that Scotland have won it once because it was the one year that I wasn't in the team.
Right.
I was running for the GB team, so they went away and won it without me. So
Yeah.
I've got a point to prove there.
Yeah. And can you give me a rundown of the team, like the other runners, and a little bit about them?
Sure, we've got the Bethunes that I know you know Ian. He's been on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Julie was in the GB team. She was the one that I think quit her job to be in the team. That's how sort of dedicated she was.
Yeah.
Uh, Myself, Karen Nicholl. I'm not sure if she's been on your show or not. She was previous UK female record holder.
Yeah.
Alan Risk, Ross Beveridge, um, Ivar Lukash, who has got a lot of YouTube videos of eating a record amount of bananas for some reason. That's just how crazy he is. Um, Mark, and then we've got the wild card, Cameron Grant, who is our lowest PB with 27, but that was for a win. So we're not entirely sure how much he can actually do. So at least 27.
Yeah. Awesome. It sounds like a strong team.
It definitely is. The highest is 51, 51, 48. I've got 42 and I'm third. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm confident that we have got one of the probably the strongest team that I've been part of.
Yeah. And I mean, it's the Four Nations Backyard Ultra, so you're competing against each other. Which nation, like, do you want to beat the most, or do you want to lose to the least?
Well, I think looking at the experience in the teams, unfortunately, Ireland haven't managed to get a full team because they've got another race happening a few weeks after this one. So people are prioritizing that over the Highlander. So they should be a given that they're not going to score as high as the rest. Wales, I'm not sure that they are as experienced, but if you add up all the PBs, Wales have got 141 total. England 358, and Scotland 366. So the numbers say it all. We're going to win.
Okay. And do you have a message for the other nations?
I don't know. I don't think we need to send a message. Our field send the message.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah. And how do we follow the race? Like, is it going to be? And I understand there's other runners in the race who are not part of the Four Nations tournament too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an individual race as well as the Four Nations. So there's, well, if it was full teams, there would be 40 runners in the Four Nations. But I think there's about 180 altogether.
Yeah.
And once the team event is out of the way with, it's still like one of us can still win the individual as well.
Yeah.
When it was held in Wales a few years back, the I think the Welsh team won it in their home one, but I won the individual race.
Right. I see. And Highlander this week is this one being held in Scotland?
Yes, yeah,
Right.
at the Blair Athol.
Okay. Excellent. Lizzie, which nation are you running for?
I'm representing England.
Yeah. Awesome.
Proudly, I've become very patriotic recently.
Yeah. Show us your nails.
So I've got my England nails because I'm on Team England, and then I have my GB nails because if I can win, which I'm intending to do, I get guaranteed place on Team GB.
Oh, awesome. So does that mean it's a silver ticket race as well?
Mhm. Not
No,
you get
not
guaranteed
this year.
GB.
It's not this year that's a silver race. It's a bronze race this year. It's next year that's a silver ticket.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought you got guaranteed GB entry this year.
No, I think with your 50 yards, you're more or less guaranteed a place. But it's next year that Highlander is a
Okay.
silver ticket.
Well, I didn't need the Union Jacks then.
Lizzie, is this your first time running this race?
It is, yeah. I'm pretty new to Backyard Ultra, actually. It'll be my fourth.
Right. Okay. And is it the first time ever representing your nation in anything?
It's been a long time dream of mine. This isn't how I imagined it to be. When I joined my running club, I cottoned on to the whole masters thing. So I was planning when I got to about 70 or 80 years old, that would be, if I worked really hard, maybe I could get an England best then. But I'm not really a fast runner, so I'm so I've been really wanting an England shirt, and now I have one for backyard. So I'm super happy.
Yeah, awesome. And can you please give me a rundown of your teammates, the other runners in Team
Yeah.
England?
I'd love to. So we've got Kim. So she was told she'd never run again after a major trauma accident in 2020. So she is keen to try and keep proving the surgeons wrong.
Mm.
We've got Andy. He's 46 and a qualified running coach from Leeds, and this will be his fourth backyard. His last result was a win at Portland with 33 yards, which is also his PB. His birthday will be on the Sunday during Highlander. So I'm planning a little something for
Awesome.
that. Then we have Gav. He's quiet and unassuming. He's planning on having fun because that's when the magic seems to happen and his legs will keep moving. And Gav is happiest when he is eating. We've got Dom, who you know very well. So Highlander will be Dom's 11th backyard. He says he's more of a fan of the format rather than being particularly good at it. And Dom's current PB is 31. Dom's got a question for me to ask you, but I don't know if I can ask it or not.
Oh.
So I might. It's apparently you're dogging while we are running.
Oh well, I'm running a backyard ultra this weekend as well. It's called Wild Dog. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'll be wild dogging this weekend.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So we've got Phil. He lives in the Peak District, and this will be his third backyard ultra. Phil had major surgery to remove his adrenal glands 9 weeks ago due to a cancer scare, and it was diagnosed the day before Rasselbach Backyard Ultra in March. And that's where he got his PB of 36. Phil has not told the surgeon about Highlander in case the surgeon advises against it.
Right.
We've got Paul. So his background is in marathon running. He's earned a spot on the V40 England Masters team. He'll be focusing on marathons again after the Highlander. And Paul did a backyard for fun a couple of years ago, and it's gotten a bit out of control. His PB is 37. He thinks he can go a lot further, but he says he keeps proving himself wrong. Paul has been the assist on his past 2 backyards, which has been both pleasing and very annoying in equal measure. We have the absolutely gorgeous Luke, and he's a very experienced backyarder, and he has completed and won many. Luke has competed at the World Satellite Championships. I've competed alongside him at Rasselbock, as well as seeing him in action at Suffolk. That man is an absolute machine. He's a consistent runner, extremely strong, really crazy fast walker. His favourite bit of backyard kit is his drone and his dinosaur costume, and he loves Cocoa Pops with chocolate milk. We've got Matt. Matt has run to help him through deaths and divorce. His partner is a runner. Matt loves running happy. Matt and I formed a partnership at Rasselbock in March where we shared karaoke, laughs and 12 yards together. I'm hoping we'll reignite our partnership again at Highlander.
Yeah.
So Keith has run more backyards than is decent, with 1/5, 1/3 and 2 second places. He would like to improve on that. Keith got drunk with Glenn Tilbrook from Squeeze and Glenn Matlock from the Sex Pistols, but not with Glenn Hoddle, who was on his way to play a game when he met him, so fair enough. He has shared a lift with George Takey, John Redwood and Charlie Drake. I'm afraid I don't know who they are. Not all at the same time. Keith's Auntie Margaret is a former All-Ireland's tin whistle champion, and Keith claims to be aged 103. And then last but not least, we have me. So at home, I have 21 pet chickens, most of them rehomed through the British Hen Welfare Trust. I love tea, chocolate, cake and buttered crumpets with Biscoff spread. I run with joy and passion in my heart. I hold the ladies' course record on all 3 backyard ultras I have done. My goal is to inspire others, especially women, as I would like to represent women in the final yards at Backyard Ultra.
Awesome. It sounds like a great team.
We are an amazing team. Yeah, we've bonded really, really well. So we're just going to have an absolute blast.
Yeah, awesome. And does the team have a nickname, Team England?
Not that I'm aware of. we're just like bloody cool, all of us. Like, yeah, we get along really well. And we've like met up for runs, had a Zoom call, and yeah. It's we've got a team dinner as well before Highlander. So I think we're just going to have a really, really good laugh, to be honest.
Yeah. And which nation, like, are you most keen to beat?
So if I've done my maths correctly, so thank you, Mike, because you have confirmed that I have done my maths correctly. So on paper, Scotland are the strongest team. We obviously would like to win. So I guess the team we want to beat is Scotland.
Yeah, cool. And do you have a message for the other runners in the race?
I think I speak for the whole team when I say it's an absolute honour and a privilege to represent our nation and stand alongside so many incredible athletes. We may be competing against each other at 4 Nations, but one day at the GB Satellite Champs, we will be one team. We genuinely wish everyone the best of luck to push well beyond their PBs. Personally, I feel very confident that many many records will be broken during the event. So that's course records, Scottish record, English record, Welsh record. I'm afraid I don't know the Irish record, but of those 4 people, I really, really want them to beat it. I think we're going to have an absolute blast. It's going to be a really impressive few days of running.
Yeah,
I think the Irish record's about 69, or no, it might even be higher. Keith Russell.
I think it's 80 something.
Yeah, I think it was at Biggs a few years back.
Okay, cool. Well, that's a good job. I didn't book my Airbnb till later on in the week.
Vic, how are you going? So you're obviously running for Wales, yeah?
Yeah, I'm team captain for Team Wales.
Yeah, and is this your first time running for Team Wales at this race?
It is, yeah. Despite having run, I think this might be my 15th backyard ultra, or my 16th. You know, I'm not good with stats. But yeah, this will be my first time running for Wales.
Yeah, excellent. And can you give me a rundown of your teammates in Wales?
Yeah. So we have a 10-person team as per the rules. So the rules state you must have at least 2 women runners in your team. So we do have our 2 female runners and our 8 male runners. So we have like quite a range of abilities and experience within our team, which is really nice. We have people who have won multiple backyards and been assist. And we also are well known for the Welsh are known for having mountain legs. So we are really looking forward to seeing the Scottish Hills and tackling them. And we have quite a lot of experience and input in our team because some of our athletes are coached by Sam Harvey, and we have multiple athletes coached by Stu Obrey from Obrey Coaching. So those two coaches, I think, really have been a great influence and input, which really contributes towards the team. But also Team Wales, the spirit in Team Wales, I think it is our biggest advantage. Each member has brought so much positivity and encouragement to the team. And I think though, even though on paper, I think we are seen as the underdogs, um, like I can personally say that the team is so strong together. And I feel quite confident, like Lizzie said, that the Welsh record is definitely going to be broken. And we're fortunate enough to be having a documentary made about that following us as well. So it will be great for that to happen. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, awesome. And you mentioned that you've run 15 odd backyard ultras. I know you ran one a month for 12 months, not all that long ago. Have you run at Highlander before, Vic?
I have not. So I ran at Goldsby in Scotland, but not Highlander. No. So this will be a great experience.
Yeah, awesome. And which nation are you most keen on beating, or do you want to lose to the least?
Well, I think to be fair, our main focus is more on just going out there, supporting each other as a team, and doing our best, helping each other to push to new limits. So ultimately, of course, our goal is to win. That's the name of the game. But I wouldn't say we've picked out a team, that we're fiercely trying to be. Our focus and our energy is on our team.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you did mention the Welsh record. Do you know what it is off the top of your head?
I think it's 40.
Right, yeah.
I think
I
Yeah.
wonder who holds that.
possibly mine. But yeah, there's some strong, well, I would say almost definitely going to get broken. And I just think the question is who's going to come away with it.
I'm really excited to see Lee. So I was assist to Lee in January. We had previously shared some miles at Beacons Way. He is a phenomenal runner. I cannot wait to see what he does at Highlander.
Yeah.
Just a word of warning to everybody that the high in Highlander, it's hilly.
It's not
So
really. I did a recce of the course actually, so it's an absolutely beautiful course. So over 100 miles. It's not too much elevation. It's hillier than like the standard backyard ultra.
Right. Do you know
It's,
what
it's
the elevation is for 1 yard approximately?
400.
Is it about 400, 450?
It's 400 on my Strava. It came up as. Or check. You can double check my Strava, but I think it was about 400 foot per loop. So across 100 miles, it's like half of, like, for example, Beacons Way. It's half the elevation of that 100 miler. So yeah.
It's definitely one not to be underestimated, though. I think with the backyard ultra format, going out there and being consistent on that elevation is definitely going to be a challenge when you're pushing past that second or third day. So yeah, definitely going to be experience for everyone.
Mm. And Vic, do you have a message for the runners from the other nations?
Yeah, I think that we have a message for Scotland. I think we'd really, really like to thank Bill and the Rocket team for hosting this year. I mean, so much work goes into organising an event. So, like, we'd really, really appreciative that Bill and his team has put on the event for the Four Nations. And we're really looking forward to visiting such a beautiful part of Scotland and just really immersing in that experience.
Mm. It sounds like a really good idea. I think, yeah, it sounds like it will be a really fun race to follow, and I would love to represent my. I would love it if Australia had like a sort of state versus state thing like this Four Nations race. It sounds great. Mm.
I think you
Um,
should start one, Paso. Get it rolling.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
you want it to happen, make it happen.
yeah. And now if people want to watch it or follow it, how can that be done?
There's a Facebook group called the Highlander Backyard Ultra Scottish Championship 2025.
Yep, awesome. And has anyone checked the weather forecast? Like what kind of weather's expected?
One forecast says it's going to be thunder and lightning. The next one says it's going to be drizzle, and both of them say that it's going to be at least 20 degrees Celsius.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's going to be a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Well, for Scotland is well known for having 4 seasons in one day, and I think we might get it.
Wow. Okay. Yep. And does it start on Friday or Saturday?
Saturday at noon.
Yep.
I hope
Perfect.
that's not a shock to anybody.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Look, I think it's going to be great. I'm definitely going to be following along, even though I'm going to be running myself. I'll keep my eye on what's going on over there. So all the best to all of you, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you,
Thank
Pao,
you.
and thank you, everybody, and good luck, everybody.
So I'm also running at a backyard ultra myself this weekend, Wild Dog Backyard Ultra. So Paul Pratt, the race organiser, came on and we had a chat about that too. Hi Paul, how you going?
Good, thanks, Pato. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me. It's pretty cool to chat to you not long after what's this transpired at Dead Cow Gully a few weeks ago. Haven't both been up there ourselves.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, like, before we talk about Wild Dog, like, tell me about your backyard ultra experience at Dead Cow Gully.
Well, it was a fair adventure. So I called it Wild Dog on Tour. My son and I jumped in the van the start of the week, and we headed up there and arrived on Thursday and got welcomed into the backyard ultra running community like you do.
Mm.
Set up camp with many others, and a couple other Warrigal boys that are running at Wild Dog also came up, and yeah, got to share the first yard with Charlie, my young fella. He had a ball,
Yeah.
told Dad he runs too slow,
Yeah.
and then I personally had a goal. Probably didn't hit my goal, but still set a PB. But the experience just to get to hang out with some of the best in the world from a running perspective, but some awesome humans up there, and just a cracker event. And watching you run around, Pato, on with all the live stream and everything like that, and um, we ended up staying until about yard 99. Some go, why did you leave that? But it was time for the young fellow and me to go to the coast and enjoy some sunshine. And yeah, great event, and got me excited again for Wild Dog.
Yeah, for sure. What was it like running with those backyard ultra legends?
Oh, they're very generous with their time, and they just love a chat, and you're in awe of what they can do. You sit there, and I was walking off when Darren and I couldn't get through our 33rd yard, and we're sitting there going, these guys are going to run for another 3 or 4 days, and we're cooked there. How do they do it? They're all different at how they go about doing it, but they're all very generous with sharing their knowledge and just banter and fun, as the everyday person is out there as well. Like I reaffirm friendships with people that I met 12 months ago, and going to go back again in 12 months and do it again.
Yeah, awesome. And talking about legends, what legends are signed up to run at Wild Dog this weekend?
Oh well, yours truly, Pato, you're there. So we have three of the top five from last year. So we have our winner, Margie Hadley, flying over, who also ran at Dead Cow Gully. She may or may not go all in. We've had some chats with her. I do know that she's going to share a few yards with a few of the young people we've got running. So we've got plenty of kids running, which is bloody awesome to see. Like, I've had people reach out in like even the last couple of weeks, can my son run, can my daughter run, and that, which is fantastic to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, yourself, Margie, and Barry from the top five from last year are all running.
Yeah.
So that's awesome to have three of our top five back. Weather looks pretty kind to some, I reckon, a course record. I know it's going to be cold overnight, but I think that'll be okay. There's no rain forecast for a couple of days, so that's going to be spot on. As we were chatting about before, just got to manage that wind chill in the night when you go up the hills versus down the hills and bits and pieces there. And also got some locals that I'm pretty keen to see how they go. So you got Chris Dunn or Dunny, the bloke that runs in his hard jacket shorts that was up at Dead Cow, did 34 at Dead Cow. He's signing up. I was speaking to him yesterday. Him and his wife are both going to do it.
Cool.
Whether he goes all in or not, he's got Shep in his radar as well in a couple of months. And also there's a bloke called Jason Rantel. He's a local running legend around here. He's never done a backyard ultra, but he's done numerous running challenges. His most recent, he ran 800 Ks at a local AS track over 10 days to raise money for his own mental health charity that he works in. And he's got his crew is the crazy running man, Jack Hanley. So I'm expecting big things from Jace, just depending on how his body's pulled up from his big adventure down at Maui a few weeks ago. And he's been texting me going, Paddy, I'm pretty keen to get into this. What's it about? Do I bring this, do that? And then we've got about 40 from last year and about 60 newbies. So plenty of variety. Yeah, young and old, kids, male, female. It's gonna be good fun.
Yeah, sounds awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about the history of Wild Dog?
Yes, yeah. So Wild Dogs has been on the radar for a few years since I found out about the backyard ultra, I suppose, adventure out there that you can do. Contacted Sean from Ultra Series. It's probably the most well-known organiser of backyard ultras around, especially in WA and South Australia, and reached out to him a couple of years ago and said, I want to bring one to Gippsland here. So bounced back and forth, searched for some venues, landed on Highlander Park, which is a premier venue about an hour southeast of Melbourne, 10 minutes from Warragul. It's a cracker event, and we thought, let's put it on here. And we've got our own private facility, great area, the best corral that I'll unashamedly say the best corral. We start an old cattle pavilion where we can lock the gates in. It's an old shed. You've seen it, Pato, and I know people that have come. Timmy Moffat loves it, and he reckons it's awesome, those sorts of things. So we call that the kennel. And Wild Dog is the Aboriginal meaning for Warrigal. So that's where the name comes from. So it's not just a made up name, it has got meaning, history, and around in our area as well.
Yeah, awesome. Now, every backyard ultra has something that makes it tough. What would you say makes Wild Dog a tough backyard ultra?
I think it's a combination of a couple of things. We're deep in the middle of winter. We're not on the shortest day of the year last year. We let Dead Cow have that this year. But there's no doubt it's going to be cold. But that is going to be a challenge to manage. Weather forecast does look kind, no rain, but we're going to drop down to probably zero, I would think, overnight, which is challenging when you're battling hills as well. Because as you know, Pato, out on course, you can get warm when you go up the hills. You come over the top of the hill, there might be some wind chill factor on the other side, and you cool down. So you could change temperature 10 to 15 degrees within a yard, within your own body temp there. So it's regulating that. And then, though, during the day, it'll be low teens, beautiful running conditions, and the walk run element of the hills. I actually don't think that's a negative. I think that's a great strategy. You just know when to walk and run. Chatting to Margie, she loves that part about the course here. But yeah, I would say that the chill overnight, and if the fog rolls in like last year, visibility becomes a challenge as well, given that we're surrounded by the course goes around a beautiful dam that is awesome when the sun comes up and the sunrise over that, but it also emits some fog that can challenge the course as well. But it's all part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So you mentioned the course record before. Just remind me what the course record is again.
45 yards. So with a 10 a.m. kickoff on Friday, that takes us through to early Sunday morning. And given the field that we've got there and the conditions that we've got, I would expect that record is in danger of being taken on, and then we'll see people run into the Sunday afternoon, I reckon, into the 50s.
Yep, yep, that would be awesome. And how can people follow along at home?
Follow along through Facebook. So we have a Facebook page called Wild Dog Backyard Ultra. On there, every hour we will pretty much live stream what's coming through when the starting out of the corral. We'll post up regular posts there. We've got 4 RDs there. So we've got Nancy, Stewart, and Matty Elliott there, and myself and Sean will be overseeing it also. So we'll be on socials flat out, and that's the best way to follow us. There's no live tracking through a website or anything like that. It's just purely through socials.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm starting to get my stuff all packed today, so I'll see you on Thursday and on Friday when the race kicks off.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, Pato. And also, a big shout out to, I know, Margie and Barry Keem, who first and second last year, that are coming down. They're travelling both from interstate, both going to be there, which is awesome for those locals to get to run with the likes of yourself, Pato, and a couple of those legends of our backyard ultra community. And also to Maddie and Brandon, who are both will be there, the other two from our top five. There, I think Brandon's helping crew you, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've also got Maddie, our local, who's coming over, but I know he's got his eyes set on Shep and making that a four-peat, I think.
Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, awesome. Well, look, I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be great. So, you must be busy getting it organised at the moment.
We are. Yeah, so yep, just some final tweaks. Got to get some more firewood. So remind everyone, bring a bag of wood, because we'll have the fires going, the music going in there, so we can get that party atmosphere. I'm going to go run the course tomorrow just to make sure it all stacks up again, because there's a slight change on last year, but it doesn't change the hills or anything like that. It's purely for safety.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, bumping starts from 4 o'clock on Thursday afternoon for those that are bringing the van out and want to camp out there. And then again, 6 a.m. on Friday morning.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'll see you on just after 4 p.m. on Thursday then.
Look forward to it, Pato.
Okay, thanks, Paul. Have a great weekend and all the best in your backyard ultras.